Hello, my name is Santiago Caño Valencia. I'm a cellist and I'm here at the Albertina in Vienna, one of my favorite places, with Tomastic. Something that I always wanted to talk about that I don't often talk about in interviews is the other things that I like to do apart from playing the cello, of course. I am very much into art in general, and I love to paint, and I love taking pictures like photography. Painting is important for me because it's something that's been in my family for a long time. My grandfather was a painter, and two of my uncles are painters as well. And I always liked it ever since I was a kid. I never kind of lost the urge or the passion for it. So it is very close to me, it's very dear to me. And if I wouldn't have taken music, I would have probably gone that route. I would have probably gone to art school and done something like that. And also that's why I love, visiting museums and stuff. It's like one of the best things I can do with my free time. I picked music because it was really the first, even more than painting, it was the first thing that really called my name. In my family, we're all musicians. My dad is part of the Bogota Philharmonic. He's a clarinet player. My mom played the cello. She doesn't anymore, but she did. And my sister plays the violin. And when I was growing up, the house was always filled with music and people practicing, people playing all the time, rehearsing. So it was always there. And I always liked it a lot. So I knew I wanted to be a musician. I think making music with my family was never something so challenging because we treated it more as something to do for fun. Like when you're with your family and you play like a board game or something. It was more that kind of approach, more than we're gonna get really serious about this and like get it really perfect and play concerts. It was not so much like that. Though we did play a few times together, it was making music together was something more meant as just as something fun to do between all of us. So what I look for in a string is a really beautiful sound. I mean, that sounds really kind of cliche, but it is what it is, And it's a beautiful sound can vary from, if you ask me or if you ask another cellist, it can be totally different. Some people like brighter, harsher sounds. I tend to go more for kind of creamy, velvety, smooth, still with a lot of projection, but mostly maintaining a very kind of like singing quality to it. When you're talking about a set of strings, of course, each string brings something different to your cello. So it would also need to be important for it to be balanced as well. Because if you have too much of the same thing, then it becomes unbalanced. It's a bit like mixing colors. You need a bit of blue, a bit of green, a bit of something to create the perfect hue that you're looking for. So that's kind of how I look at it.